Well, after a huge amount of hours, we're finally coming into land at Ho Chi Minh City.
Indeed, so this is a little factory where they use eggshells to make decorations for little bowls and plates and stuff. I happened to buy one. Now this is by the Ho Chi Minh tunnels, and you can imagine these are one of the traps that the Vietnam soldiers set for the Americans.
So we're in Vietnam.
And then after that, well, we went down into the tunnels that the Vietnam used to hide.
Jesus, it's claustrophobic in here.
Yeah, I had to spend the whole time on my knees. Then we're walking through the city and there's just fire eaters in the middle of the road, which I thought was a little bit weird. And then the thousands upon thousands of motorbikes and mopeds
So we've just
everywhere.
arrived at the Mekong River, and we're on a little small boat, and we're going to be taking a trip here. Let me show you around. This is the Mekong River. That's our little boat.
Just cruising along. Then she makes some tea for us,
Give it a go.
and it tasted funny, really.
And what's your reaction? And can you describe the flavour?
Very honey. And it's
That's Anne
delicious.
from Perth.
Make it perfect.
So we're on the back of a golf cart with this fella called
And this
Sam.
is Sam
and
from
me.
Belfast.
Paddy, sorry.
Or Paddy.
Paddy Sam. And yeah, I have no idea. Neither of us have a clue where we're going to next. And
Not
so
a clue.
we will join you in a few moments. So we're now on a little tributary of the Mekong, I guess. And we're in a little boat with about
That was Carol.
4 of us and 2 rowers. And I've no idea where we're going, but we're just moving along.
As usual.
It's quite nice.
Now look at that, that's just beautiful. It's exactly as you'd imagine Vietnam to be. All day, every day, that's all they do to make their living.
So we've arrived in Hoi An, and we've just had lunch. Yes, and here's Anne, cheeky. Yeah, we're just doing a little city tour now with Tuan at the top. We had a nice lunch, quite a lot of it. Well, the highlight was some porky thing that was crispy on one side, not so on the other. Don't know what it was called.
And Hoi An's also well known for its tailoring. So you see a tailor shop on every corner. This is our motley crew. There's Tuan with the stick, our guide. And we didn't see as many temples as I thought we were going to see.
Quite possibly the most touristy thing I've ever done.
One way to water your crops. Well, you should have seen my pancake. It was a disaster.
You only get burned once, and it makes a good curry tack.
Yeah. Next one, put 1 spoon, 1 spoon rice powder. And
I put
turn
2
around
spoons.
Slowly, turn around slowly, very slowly, turn around slowly.
Oh God, look, there's Tony. Those are the 2 that weren't allowed home because they got sick. They're 70 and 71. They look like Rosie's parents. But Hoi An was very beautiful in the evening. They are famous for the little lights that they float across the water. And this guy is collecting oysters using old tyres for some reason. That's how they do it, apparently.
You get on the dude. They can't do this sort of thing. Don't be understand.
No idea what he just said. Many, 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 many fish. And you can't beat a little bit Vietnamese music after all them fish.
So we are in our third destination. We are in Hue in Vietnam, and I've got the best driver here, this guy here, and we're just taking a tuk-tuk ride around this beautiful city.
Yep, still on my tuk-tuk. Well, strictly not a tuk-tuk, it's a rickshaw really, because the tuk-tuk's got an engine. But yeah, it could almost be most Southeast Asian countries, this little bit. I'm sure I've been there before. And the colour changing bridge.
So we have arrived on our penultimate destination. We're in the capital city of Hanoi, which is a much bigger city, and there's all sorts of weird, wonderful things going on around us. We're going out for our first stroll, so I'll get back to you later and tell you what we found. There's Anne.
No, we weren't, but just in case you asked. But lots and lots and lots and lots of mopeds.
So we are on Railway Alley. In any minute now, there's a train due, so I think I'd better get out the way.
Right, you lay down the train track and I'll...
Funny guy. Anyway, here it comes. Not much room either side.
So today we are in Hanoi with my driver here in a lovely rickshaw, and we're going around the city centre. And yes, apparently I have the fastest driver. This is what he told me.
Keep your driver sweet, that's what they said. Look, they carry everything on the back of their mopeds. Extraordinary what we've seen. But that's life in Vietnam. Oh, it's the barrel boy. And this is where they're seeding the pearls, seeding the oysters. So they put a little seed in, seed pearl, and they put a little bit of something else in, and then they plop them back to grow. That's how it works. Who knew? I never knew that.
So we are now on our penultimate day, and we're in Ha Long Bay, and we're about to spend the night on this boat.
So this is Ha Long Bay. It's absolutely beautiful. We spent one whole night on this boat.
It's Ha Long Bay. Absolutely gorgeous. Just taking a complete trip around the top deck of the little boat we're on.
And that's our trip to Vietnam. Done and dusted.